We got a website that's going to be coming out by the end of this month. So one, I wanted to get online here and talk about recruiting, because we are recruiting and looking for some good people, some motivated, highly motivated. So this thing's kind of doing some screwy things. As always, technology is going to do its thing. Even when I was younger and I played in the band, things always happen that way. You know, there's technical difficulties. So I appreciate whoever's on here. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them for you. But we're going to talk about some deals that we got in the pipeline that we're looking at. Talk about some of the successes of some of the mentees that we're working with, especially a young man in Palmdale here in California who is having some issues, and now we got some deals. We're working some deals now, all within about a week or so. And we'll talk about, well, if we have time, my first check, the first wholesale check I ever got, which was for $6,000. I have it framed up and put up and all that good stuff. And how I turned that into over $500,000 from flipping properties. Of course, started out wholesaling, didn't even know I was wholesaling, but then eventually just wanted to grab my own deal and went from there. Took one deal and another deal and another deal and another deal. How you doing, Shaylee and John Lee? How you doing today? Thanks for jumping aboard. If you have any questions, please let me know. We are looking, like I mentioned before, we're recruiting and looking for some good people to come aboard AHA. Join us in learning this business, and pretty much just piggybacking on what we've already built. Kind of a plug and play type thing. Is not really being done because people don't want to take the time to teach and train and really hold your hand, because that's what helped me when I got started in this business. Is that what the turning point was, actually being able to ask a professional, say, hey, what do I say? What do I do? How do I say it? And go in and then work with them one-on-one while we're in properties and buying properties, and just listening to him and taking the pictures. And I was just the fly on the wall, an assistant, take pictures and then go from there. How you doing, Charlene? Appreciate it. Scott, how you doing, Scott? Hey, Mr. Scott's online here. How you doing there? Basically go from there. So I want to talk about some of the deals that we got here in California, and some of the things that we got going on in different states, like Pennsylvania, Charlotte, Texas, Palmdale. Here in Palmdale, we're looking at a nice property in Palmdale that we're working on there. We got Long Beach is under contract. So if there's any of these deals or any of these areas that I'm mentioning that makes sense to you, just PM me at Eric Icom, and we'll go ahead and get you the portfolio or the information. And these are direct. We've locked these up. They're under contract, and yes, we're going to assign them. Some of these, like Palmdale, we're probably going to fix and flip that one. So that's some good experience for a young man out in Palmdale that's working with us now, because he was having a hard time. He was doing postcards, wasn't working, about 1,600 postcards every 2 weeks, not getting any bites. And that's because of the data, possibly, and he's only doing one type of marketing. As we know, we got to do several types of marketing, some text marketing, some autoresponders, obviously have a landing page and things of that nature, which he does, but he's not utilizing. So within the last week, we were able to actually get some leads, which was the Palmdale property, so he's excited about that. Another Lancaster property, which will possibly be a subject to type property. So you're going to learn all this stuff. There's a link there on the page. If you just click it and put in some information, we'd love to speak with you. We are recruiting. We've got maybe 3 more in California that we're looking for, and another 2 throughout the United States. I know these are short and small numbers. We're not trying to, like I mentioned before, explode on a big scale, and we just want to do a grassroots campaign and do our part for America and give back the best possible way we can. And that's by doing what we're doing now with AHA and Americans Helping Americans, which is powered by a marketing company that we own, icom.com. We have a couple in 2 in Palmdale, 1 in Chino, and we got Ohio and Illinois and Missouri taking down. So it's very important to have people in these different areas or boots on the ground. And like, for example, we had a young man in Texas. He spent about a year or a year and a half, and was trying to do the business, spun their wheels. We got a little testimonial from him, but within 30 days he had 2 contracts ready to roll and sell. There is a process to our unorthodox way of doing things. You're not going to get 15 CDs or 20 pounds of books and things of that nature. It's really grassroots, hand-holding mentoring. And we think, because that's what helped me, and that's, I figured, let's just go ahead and do this. Yes, it costs money and it's expensive, but it is what it is. But they went out and they were able to get a couple of deals under contract, as well as another couple, or I should say a young man in Inglewood, right here in California, down the street. I'm pointing to it, but it was Inglewood. This guy was just blowing up the phone. So we're going to show you how to fish. We're not going to fish for you. At least a couple of years ago we wouldn't, but now with data and things that are happening, we're going to give you some fish, but we're going to show you how to fish. We're going to show you how to skin it. We're going to show you how to prepare it and how to, do it and eat it. How you doing, Valerie? Appreciate it. And things of that nature. Because we figured that's the best route to go. And if we can do that, then we're hopefully getting you to where you want to get to without spending the $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000 in in mentoring fees that are out there. I understand, hey, they do work. The information is there, but not everybody wants to use it. You think they got to write a check and they're okay, and now they're real estate investors. It doesn't work that way. You got to put in a lot of hard work. You got to work with people, and and I've heard some of the crazy horror stories about email. Hey, we're going to train you, and write us a check for, I won't say who, but it was in Vegas, for, I think it was $25,000. It was a young vet. I talked with him, spoke with him, and his year and a half, same thing, couldn't get any deals. And his training and mentoring was through email. I said, how are you possibly going to do a deal through email? It's, maybe it can be done, I don't know. How you doing, Valerie? But it's impossible, I think. You got to have that one-on-one, and it's so ambiguous, and email and text can get screwy-looey across the board. You got to be able to pick up the darn phone, like it was in the 80s and the 90s. Instead of everybody hiding behind email and hiding behind text messages and all that good stuff, it's almost impossible to try to get someone on the phone these days. Because they're either so busy. I understand that last decade was kind of hard, and people were like, you got 50,000 jobs doing this stuff. But I do this 24 hours a day. We do work 7 days a week. I'm not afraid to say it. My wife does too. We got a small mortgage company and a real estate company and investment company, and we kind of got pushed out into the other states by accident, only because it was a challenge. Hey, I'm like this young man in Ohio, wasn't getting any deals. I said, well, give us a week. We spent a week and we got about 30 leads, and he was writing stuff up, and we're doing deals. So Ohio happened to be a good place without really knowing it, but we broke down by having him with boots on the ground out there to tell us what's out there, what's the demographics, and then doing our studies here, and then working with him and showing him how to do deals. So same thing in California. I know it's super tough, but there's a lot of stuff you got to do. You really got to hit it a lot harder, 10 times, like the Cardone thing. You got to do, you got to do 10 times of what you used to do before. Instead of going to 20 leads like we used to, I'd go through 20 leads, I'd get 4 or 5, and I'd write 3 or 4 offers and get them accepted. 80% closing ratio, something like that. It's pretty close. Nowadays, you got to go through 100 leads just to get your 20 appointments, and then get 5 or 6, hopefully, offers out there, and maybe you'll get a deal. So it's a lot difficult. Yes, you have to staff up, and yes, you got to get some more people involved. So basically what we're saying is come aboard, work with us. If you can punch yourself out of a paper bag and you're willing to listen and then ask all the questions after you see the results, because it's all results orientated, then come aboard. Click the link, it's free, we'll talk to you, we'll chat, we'll see if it's a match. If it is, then you're just going to piggyback off of AHA. You're going to get marketing, you're going to get the postcards and everything that we write up, anything that comes out, software that's working, text marketing, text blasting, we're going to give it to you, and we're going to say, this is what's working here, try it out. If it works, and we'll gauge it, then you keep on continuing to do the marketing because it's working for you. It's all about lead gen, and marketing. We know that. So with that said, as far as like some of the successes of the mentees, yeah, within 30 days you can be up and you have contracts under your belt, and because that's the most important thing. You need to have paper to have something to sell. Or if you're going to go in, just knock it out, and you got the cash, and you can work with our hard lenders, or work with your hard lenders, or we'll turn you on to some hard lenders. You work with our brokerage company, or whatever it is, whatever's ours is yours, because you're part of the team. We're trying to build a grassroots culture throughout the United States. And yes, we know that it takes somebody to help you. We're willing to do that. So if you want to take the time to go out and and fill or watch this video, or if you are watching this video after it's recorded, click the link. Click the link. You have nothing to lose. As you know, opportunity knocks. You open the door. 9 times out of 10 people don't. We are in a real estate cycle, so we're going to go through it, and then we're going to go through the short sales and the REOs, and then we're going to go back to the foreclosures again. It just is what it is. So you either take advantage of it or you don't, or if it's not for you, you'll figure it out. I promise you. It's like boot camp. The first 30 days, if you get through it, then you know this is for you and you like it and you still fire it up, then you'll stay in the business. If you don't, then you're going to know within the first 30 days, this is too much work. Nope, I'd rather do something else. I'm going to get a regular job and go do that. Or maybe you have a regular job. A lot of people do. They're trying to do this and they're working, a regular full-time job, but they're still getting stuff under contract because we're helping with that. We're helping them evaluate the deals, figuring out, hey, you know what? This is not a cash deal. This is a subject to deal. Or maybe it's an option deal. You're not going to know that because we have all the experience, not all of the experience, and we're always learning too, but we got about 15 years to your 1.5. So it makes sense. And yes, how do we make money? Doing deals. We want mentees that are going to come aboard, be loyal, have integrity, communicate, and hopefully not circumvent us. I'm not going to lie, we've been burned, we've been circumvented, we got people going around us and stuff like that, but that's why we paper up. Old mentor of mine who bought apartment buildings back in the day said, look, paper up. If they don't want to paper up, then run for the hills. So that's like, we stuck to it, and we've always stuck to it. And it just, whether it takes time. It takes time. We'll fill out the paperwork and their disclosures, confidentiality agreements, a mentee agreement, and then sometimes they don't even fall through. Oh, they changed their mind, or they just disappear and go MIA. Like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. So we're in this business, and it does cost money, and it does cost staff to write that stuff up and to talk to people and to do this stuff. But it's you have to, if you have a passion for it, then it's not work. That's why we do it. We're 7 days a week. Probably should not have to do that, but we do. I feel guilty if I don't. So. To get to that point, but anyways, I wanted just to touch base on some of the deals. So if you guys are in California and you're looking for some deals, we got a Long Beach deal that's sweet Long Beach deal. It's over on Fashion Boulevard, and it's a property that's going to need some added value to it. Add a bedroom, add a bathroom. So this is going to be for experienced investors only, a contractor who can really take this down and add some value, and you're going to get a fat, juicy check at the end of the day. Another one in Palmdale. Palmdale is a cosmetic fixer. So that's going to be need carpet, tile, paint, $15,000 to $25,000 in repairs, and you're going to make 17 to 18% return investment net. So that's good. Another one in Lancaster. Now there's not much meat on the bone, but perfect sub two if you're looking for something where you want to buy and hold and cash flow this Lancaster property. It's a lady who wants to take off. She's going to go out of state. She's thinking about listing with the real estate agent. If they do, great. If not, we got a better option for you. We'll just give her some cash. You can move on, and we'll take over, turn it into a subject to existing financing and cash flow it, or sell it to someone else. Where instead of having to spend $200,000 on the property, you could probably get in it for $20,000 or $30,000. So leveraging. I love leveraging. And using OPM, of course, OPM and all that good stuff. Is a good thing. Another one in Palmdale, possible foreclosure. Okay, looks like they're behind on some payments and stuff, but it's on the west side, so it's a very nice property. Another one, actually two, in LA. Now, if you PM me, I can give you the addresses on these because these are almost under contract, so these are super, super, super fresh. Probably shouldn't be telling you about that because I'm jumping the gun. But they are duplexes in the Inglewood area, right where the Rams are going to be. So definitely PM me, ask me about that. We'll get you the information. If you're a newbie and you're wanting to, like I've said before, you want to, or even you're seasoned real estate agent or a broker, come aboard, take a look, and and chat with us and work with us and see if we're a match for you guys, and vice versa. A couple more deals in where we got Pennsylvania, Charlotte, Texas, we got Vegas. There's a condo, I believe, in Vegas that's possible deal. Also wanted to talk, so I know we're taking too much time here, so I want to leave you with this. Click the link, check it out. Got a new website, got new stuff coming out. There's new text marketing technology is really great. We're getting like 15 to 20% response rate, and that's for our mortgage company. We're talking to agents and we're setting appointments, and the same thing with foreclosures, NODs, high equity properties. It's just another tool. Anything that's new, software-wise, if we have it and we own it, we give it to you. If we don't, we're going to tell you, hey, go over there and go get it. You know, it's 15, 20 bucks, 100 bucks, or whatever it may be. It's cost of doing business. You know, so you got to put some marketing dollars into your business. You have to do it. There's no buts about it. But the good thing is that, you know, we're the ones you're going to piggyback off our website, the national website, the We Buy House website. You'll have access to a mortgage company to be able to, if you're going to fix and flip, we'll come in and pre-qual all your people for free. Maybe even list the property, you know, free on one side and give 2.5 to the other side. As far as the investing side, you're going to learn subject to lease options, rent to own. Not everything under the sun, but stuff that we like to do as far as leverage. And of course, yeah, if it's a sweet deal, use private money. You got your own money, use that. Take it down. But all of us have to make money when we're doing this, and that's why we put this together the way we put it together, so we can all share in the profits, no matter what it is, of course, in a legal capacity, to make sure that, hey, you're going to get paid for what you've done. Like my example or analogy is a deer. You shoot a deer, hate to say that, but you shoot a deer, then you get paid for shooting the deer. Then someone's going to dress the deer. Someone's going to get paid for that. And then they're going to turn it into beef jerky and then package it up and then freeze it and do all that good stuff. So everybody has their job to do. Unless you do it all and take it down all yourself, then cut a check. We either cut a check to you and you cut a check to us and you go do your thing. Or vice versa with our help. Or we work it out and we all make money. That's what it's all about. Okay, so we'd love to you to come aboard and see if it's a fit for you guys. I'm going to wrap this up. Talk about some of the, the website is coming out the end of the month, and that's just as far as the recruiting and things of that nature. Tools, there'll be a membership area and all that good stuff. There is one now. It's just a little older. I don't like it. So we want to revamp that for everybody. So you'll be able to go in there and if you need stuff, you need contracts, you need marketing, we'll set that all up for you. So this way you're not left behind. And there is a schedule. Week 1, this is what you do. Get used to your tools. Week 2, we're going to start showing you how to surf for deals, how to find deals online within minutes. Okay? Like this young man, a week, right? He's already got, we're looking at some stuff in Palmdale. But it literally takes I've done videos on it. You go ahead and we surf for deals, and within minutes, within either 2 minutes or 50 minutes, there's deals coming into the pipeline. And that's what it's about. Then you get on the phone and start doing this. We're going to give you the scripts. We're going to give you the landing pages, the national 800 number, the extension number, text marketing, everything that we use, we're going to plug in with you. So therefore, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Now, in 6 months, 12 months, you're probably going to want to build your brand. We will help you build your brand. Okay, you can go off. You can either get a license from us and do AHA out in your area and do an office of some sort, or maybe you want to do real estate, or maybe it's mortgage that you want to get into. We have those avenues for you. Or, hey, just go do your thing. We'll help you. Or if you don't want our help, it's okay. We're just hoping that, hey, we've done our part and you come back to us and bring us the deals first. Give us first choice on those deals. So I'm going to wrap this up because it's beginning to be a long video. And once again, I do thank you for, if you're watching or if you do see this video floating around online or see it on Facebook, click the link, see what it's all about. Feel free, PM me, call me, and we'll talk. If we can help you, we'd love to help you, okay? Once again, this is Eric from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, powered by National Real Solutions and our marketing company, icom.com. So go ahead and click the link. Got nothing to lose. If you're really thinking about real estate and want to invest in real estate and learn these things, piggyback on what we've already built. So you don't have to spend the 15, 20, 30,000 bucks, at all those other places or people that have done that, or even because they don't tell you still got to build a website, you still got lead gen, you still got pay-per-click, you still got SEO, you still got landing pages, you still got marketing pieces, you still got postage and all that other good stuff, and all that's without an office. Now, if you get to that point and you get an office, well, that's great. Now you have an office, you can start working office, you start scaling up, start getting some VAs, virtual assistants to start building your team. And we'll help you with that too, okay? So we do have 3 more spots for California, okay? So hopefully we can get those taken care of and filled by Monday. But we got 3, so please take a look at if this is something for you. 3 for California, and we got 2 more spots for the United States. Anywhere, it doesn't matter, just as long as there's business in that area. And we know that real estate is local. So it doesn't matter where it's at. I don't think we've been in any state or any city where we went into market and do our stuff and not draw something out. It has, knock on wood, has not happened yet. Okay, look forward to talking with you. You know, if you have any questions, feel free to PM me. I'll answer any and all questions I have or you have. Look forward to hopefully working with you. You have a great and wonderful evening. I'll be getting on here periodically to talk about some stuff because I do actually want to show you how I surf for deals and how you guys can do it for free and things of that nature. That'll really, really help you. Okay. Website is AHA, or AmericansHelpingAmericans.net. Valerie, appreciate it. So you can go check that out. We got a new one where it's just going to be all about the mentoring and training, and that one's going to be AmericansHelpingAmericans.com. But the one that you're going to go to now is AmericansHelpingAmericans.net. And on there you're going to see property, you're going to see some inventory, you're going to see some mortgage stuff and things that we're doing. And that's why we're launching the new website, because we got so many people that are wanting to join, come aboard, and we're trying to really streamline this thing so you can take a look and you can go here and go to the members area and go that route. But we really need that one-on-one. You're welcome, Valerie. Feel free, PM me, give me a call. Let me know what's going on. Are you in California, Valerie? Okay. Well, if you are in California, definitely give me a holler. I love to speak with you. Like I said, agents, brokers, we've worked with loan officers that just didn't want to do the real estate stuff, or they're looking for an edge, or they got tired because of the market and going, well, I used to do the referral thing. I forgot the gentleman's name who teaches that. Doesn't mean it doesn't work, just that people weren't getting referrals. The referrals were dying out because of the internet marketing and the new way of social media. You just got to do some extra things. And VAs will help you with that if you can close some deals and put your money back into your business. Okay? All right, Valerie. Oh, cool. You're from California, definitely. Once you PM me, I'd love to touch bases with you and talk with you and to see if we're a match, or if there's anything I can help you out with, or if you got some people. Buffini, yeah, okay, yeah, I like that guy. Buffini's cool. There was another one too, though. Terry, I forgot it. I know it was like the last cycle. I remember a lot of people were going. It was based off of referrals, but Buffini, yeah, I really like his stuff. His stuff was pretty good. There's a gentleman too. He's not out too much. His name's Craig Proctor. In the last cycle, you might have heard of it if you were around the last cycle. He was doing I'll sell your house in 30 days, or I'll buy it. And that guy was like selling 500 houses a year. But he also built a team. And then after that, when the market started changing and shifting, that's when people were doing teams and all that good stuff. But check out Craig Proctor too. He's a pretty good guy. Yeah, Buffini's a great guy as far as the real estate's concerned. Now, with investing, there's some good people that are out there. There's some good books as well. But thank you for coming aboard, or thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you have any questions, please give me a holler, okay? PM me. You can, and if we connect, and hey, I'll give you my cell phone. We'll talk, we'll text, whatever, and go from there, okay? Thanks a lot, Valerie. Appreciate it. You have a great, wonderful day, and let's go from there. All right? Thank you. Bye-bye.